How does this make you feel? 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 You are guilty. You are guilty. You are guilty. Guilty.
Let us begin. Teddy and Kurt walk aimlessly through the pine barrens of southern New Jersey. The two boys have just consumed the dangerous psychoactive drug marijuana. Some of the effects include powerful hallucinations, loss of appetite, and even death. They have just come across a condemned drive-in theater. Kurt tries to climb the structure, while Teddy is more interested in keeping his feet on the ground. Teddy walks and thinks on his recent breakup with Carla, a girl that he attends school with. Carla recently disappeared following their breakup. Teddy feels guilty. He spots something. A bloodied knife. He doesn't touch it in fear of leaving fingerprints. Instead, he calls his friend over. Kurt picks up the knife without hesitation, while Teddy puts a handful of sand in his pocket. He taunts Teddy, insisting that he used this knife to cut up Carla into little pieces. To that, Teddy responds, "Shut up, faggot." "No, I didn't." Teddy thinks on his remarks and realizes that it was wrong to use the word faggot, as he doesn't think any lesser of homosexuals. Teddy is guilty. The two stop their bicker when they hear a dog cry out in pain. They approach the sound to find a mangled Cocker Spaniel puppy. Teddy looks at the small animal and tries to imagine how much pain it must be in. He insists that they take it to the hospital. Kurt reminds him that they are miles away from anything. He prompts Teddy to stab the dog to put it out of its suffering. Unsure of what to do, Teddy strokes the animal's small body with an open left palm. Kurt cannot help but think Teddy isn't man enough to kill the animal. Teddy imagines himself eating the dog and coughing up the collar at every inopportune moment. Kurt glances up to see that there is a man staring at them. "The fuck you do to my dog?" he asks. Teddy is speechless. In his head, Teddy concocts a story to tell the man that is a complete and utter lie. But before he gets a chance, they run. Why did I run? I didn't do it. Teddy is guilty.
You are guilty. What makes you feel guilty? You are guilty. What makes you feel guilty?
Pleasure.
Please clarify. Please clarify. Please clarify. Please clarify. Pleasure. 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 Pleasure.
The boys approach a road. A car is driving close by. Kurt is now dead. Teddy watches. A hunter exits the car. The man yells at Teddy for playing in the road. He then asks who will pay for the damage to his car. Teddy wonders if he even knows he just killed someone. The dog owner emerges from the woods and begins to pummel Teddy. The hunter watches in confusion, but ultimately he decides to intervene. He pulls the dog owner off Teddy and tries to restrain him. Unaware that his grip is too tight, the hunter kills the man. He looks to Teddy and assures him that it was an accident. Teddy is in pure shock. He gives no reaction to the hunter. He repeats himself more sternly. It was an accident. Teddy comes to his senses and realizes that he just saw him kill two people. Once again, Teddy runs.
Hey kid, get in! Get in!
Fuck!
This is Ed. He is 36 years old. He loves kids, a man of pleasure.
Hey, are you alone, kid? Are you okay? Are you alone?
Teddy hears something in the trunk.
I know it'll cheer you up.
Teddy feels fear.
You like rock music, kid? You ever heard this one?
Teddy did not know the song.
I'm more of a classical guy, but
Neither did Ed.
it's fun to listen to some rock every now and then, don't you think, kid?
Teddy thinks about the knife in his pocket, wondering if he could ever kill someone. Ed thinks about what color Teddy's underwear are, and if he could ever see them.
Me, okay?
Can I get out here?
You're gonna see.
Teddy is covered in blood. Ed has been shot in the neck. Teddy peels into the woods, and the hunter follows close behind. The hunter taunts Teddy, insisting that Kurt is fine and he's in the car waiting. Teddy grabs the handful of sand from his pocket. Without hesitation, Teddy blinds the hunter and stabs him in the intestines. For the first time, Teddy is not guilty. Teddy hears a noise from the trunk of Ed's car once again.
Carla, I didn't kill you.
Then I closed her fucking head in the trunk.
That's great, Teddy. But you really shouldn't swear. Let's pray first.
Hey Teddy, this is Carla. I'm calling from a payphone right now. I just wanted to say, please stop calling me. That's so weird of you to keep calling me like that. I just, you were really nice and everything. I don't see this working out, so, sorry, I guess. Please don't call me back.
Thank you for coming on this journey. Your guilt will be constant and unending, but in time you will learn to live with it, maybe even become friends with it. Eventually, you will thrive on guilt, and guilt will become your pleasure. 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 Will become your pleasure. And guilt will become your pleasure. Your pleasure will become your pleasure. And guilt will become your pleasure. Will become your pleasure. And guilt will become your pleasure. Become your pleasure. And guilt will become your pleasure. And guilt will become your pleasure.